It is no secret that some older foreigner men actually wants to prefer to date or even marry a younger Filipino woman. Men are attracted to younger women because they are usually in better shape, healthier, and more open-minded than older women. However, there are also some drawbacks that you need to consider if you really want to date a woman who is more than 10 years, 20 years, or even 30 years younger than you. Hello there, beautiful people. Stephilippines here, and welcome back to my channel, everybody. So for today's video, guys, we are gonna be talking about the disadvantages and advantages of dating or marrying a younger Filipino woman. And now let's proceed first to the first disadvantages, which is there will be judgment. And yeah, so unfortunately, guys, people actually like to judge and spread rumors about anyone who is different in their eyes. And also, they might not fully understand what you and your younger Filipina have in common and might assume that you only date her because of her looks and she stays with you because of your money. And even her parents might feel uncomfortable with the idea of having a son-in-law who is only a few years younger than them. Okay, so now let's go to the second disadvantages, which is generation gap. Okay, so being part of a different generation means having a different outlook in life, right? So you may have different expectations when it comes to your relationship, and this can create some friction as well. And also, the younger women may not be able to relate to the older man's life experiences and vice versa. And unfortunately, this can lead to a lack of common interest and a feeling of alienation. For example, you might prefer to play golf on the weekends while your Filipina girlfriend or wife who is younger than you, she enjoys going clubbing with her younger friends or going out with her friend. And also the next one, which is the different maturity levels. So your younger girlfriend might still be very naive when it comes to relationships, and her expectations might be based on the things that she sees or she watches in movies instead of real life experiences. And these can create unrealistic expectations that are hard to keep up with. For example, if you encounter any minor obstacles in your relationship, and then she might start wondering if you are a good match for her instead of trying to fix the problem and talk to you instead. And you may also find yourself having to explain a lot of things to her, to your younger woman, which can be very frustrating because again of the different maturity levels. So for you, this certain thing is not really big deal, but for her, it's really big deal. And that's what we call here the tampo or the silent treatment. Okay, so let's go now to the next disadvantages, which is the different priorities in life. So if you are someone who is in your 50s, 60s, or 70s, and you are dating someone who is in her early 20s, 30s, then yeah, both of your physical and mental states are in two separate places. Because, you know, honestly for me, I believe that if you're someone who is in your 50s, I guess it's really the time for you to think of retirement, while yours Filipina who is in her 20s, 30s, it's time for her to excel in her career and her studies or whatever that she wants to do with her life. So it could also mean that your younger girlfriend or wife still wants to explore the world and find herself. Whereas you could be done with everything of this in the part of your life already since you are older and you have already established a life that you've always wanted, or you have already figure out the life that you want to do with the Filipina that you're dating. Different ages also means different concerns. Perhaps you're worried about your health while she may not even want to pay attention to hers. She could be determined to get a promotion at work while you might be interested in cutting out your work hours and starting a new hobby or the things that you would love to do instead of wasting your time working, hustling, or driving. And also, she may have a more social needs and wants to go out more with her friends, while you might be more interested in just spending time at home, watching TVs, or anything that you want to do at home. So for me, I guess it's really disadvantages of dating and younger women is, the different opinions, different beliefs, the different things, the activities that you want to do. And also the other disadvantages of dating younger women is that you might feel jealous as an older man. The age difference can sometimes be a source of insecurity for older men and can also lead to possessiveness and jealousy. And also, you may worry that your younger girlfriend might fall in love with younger men. And you may also start comparing yourself to guys in your girlfriend's life, which can make you feel inadequate. And unfortunately, this can eventually lead to feelings of resentment and can hurt further damage into your relationship. Okay, so yeah, I have finally mentioned some of the possible disadvantages of dating a younger or marrying a younger Filipino woman. But of course, let's not also just see about the negative things. Let's also focus on the positive and the advantages or the benefits of dating or marrying a younger Filipino woman. So now the first advantages of dating a younger woman is that younger women have more energy. Okay, so a younger wife means a wife with more energy, beauty, and youth. This means also that you don't have to worry about losing her to old age. Well, the disadvantage is that she could become a widow sooner than most other women. But dating a younger woman who has a full of energy also means that you will feel younger, or it will make you really feel younger and more spontaneous as well. And now the second advantage is that she will not pressure you to have kids. And that's probably because she is still young, and then she is no rush to get married or to have kids like any other older women in their late 30s, early or late 40s. And this means that you can take your time and do whatever you want to do, or to do what you love without really feeling pressured at all. Just because you're dating younger Filipino women doesn't mean that you really have to rush things. So one of the advantages is, again, if you're gonna date someone younger than you, then you will have more time to explore in life. But I get as well, guys, that a lot of you who is older now and you are wanting to date someone younger is because you want to have kids. And yeah, you are lucky enough, or you are going to meet someone younger than you who is completely open or ready to commit and to start a family or to have kids with you. And the next advantages is that she doesn't have much baggage. Alright, this is actually true because that means that she hasn't been hurt as much as someone who is older and has been through any more relationships from her past. And this means, guys, that you do not have to worry about her children from a previous relationship or ex-boyfriend or ex-husband. Let's go to the other advantages is that she is more open to new experiences. So in addition to your intimate life, you will really find that a younger woman is more willing to try new things in general. And honestly, I totally agree with this because younger woman is actually less set in her ways and more likely to be open to your suggestions, to whatever you want her to do in life. Whether it's trying a new restaurant or going on a weekend getaway, or you will find that she's game and very much open to do anything, whether it's in sexual fantasies that you would love to do with her, with your younger girlfriend or wife, or, just any other activities that you can definitely teach her a lot of things. And I think it's one of the good thing of dating a younger woman because it makes you feel like you are new as well to do some things like, yeah, I kind of like do manipulation with this younger Filipina because, again, she is, she doesn't have much experience in life. So she can definitely learn a lot of things from you if, of course, if you're gonna teach her a lot of stuff as well. And the next one is that she is optimistic. Okay, so a younger woman has not experienced as many of life's disappointments and setbacks, unlike other some older women, right? So you will definitely find that a younger woman has an amazing zest for life and is actually eager to try new things, to explore, to discover a lot of things in life with you as her boyfriend or as her husband. So this is because she is still in the process of growing and expanding her horizons. She has not yet really settled into a routine or become bogged down by the mundane aspects of life. So, as what I've said earlier, most younger women or younger Filipina, to be specific, we are more open, guys. We're more to different kind of things, and we would love to do our first times with you, of course.